for your birthday or Christmas.
I think it did. Or my dad maybe put it in a towel and break it with a hammer.
Break it.
Hey, man, when I first got caught drinking, man, my dad driving me to the bank in the 6th shift, he was driving extra rough. I threw up all over the car. And guess what? He did not tell my mom. He just made me wash his truck, all right? He's like, this smells like alcohol. And I'm like, yeah. Anyways, this is the Fantasy Red Zone. This is Tyler, Big Turd Ward, and Jason, the lucky bastard who comes live from the West Coast. And like I said, this is the Fantasy Red Zone. I've been drinking, and I've been thinking about fantasy football. Jason, we got the news and brews. We have our rankings. This is a live rankings show. You do not know what movie is on right now, but I just started a movie. It's one of the best movies of all time. I even showed Jason a musical about it. You should check it out. It's pretty funny.
Bro, I was just thinking. I was like, is this Predator? Is he talking about Predator right now? Oh, man. I was going to actually change my little thing here that goes, if it bleeds, you can kill it.
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Anyways, hey, guys, we need help, all right? So, Jason, please tell the public how they can help the show, because we need it. Also, ask your questions. We're going to do news.
Yeah. If you guys made it this far and enjoyed two friends talking about fantasy football, please hit the subscribe, press the like. We like the likes. We're here at your disposal tonight. We're going to go over our rankings. If you got any questions on who to start, who to sit, let us know in the comments. We're here to answer. We're here for you guys. We're here for you. We're also going to be on – this episode is going to be on the radio on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and we also got a Patreon. Check it out.
Yeah. Hey, man, are you depressed from the game last night because you started Cedric Tillman? Join the club, dude. I'm a little depressed this morning. My wife was like, what's wrong? I'm like, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Then like, anyways, get out and shut the door.
Oh, shit. I never even brought up I don't say that. I was like, bitch. I was like, bitch. All right, dude. First up, Brock Purdy is out. I saw this. I had to go to Outback Steakhouse, Jason, and all of a sudden it was like, breaking news. I was sitting there eating my bloomin' onion, and I saw that Brock Purdy was out. Hey, dude, I'm already depressed about fantasy football. I own Deebo Samuel. I immediately thought this was actually better for Deebo Samuel, but no, I think it's bad for everybody. Juwan Jennings, it's especially bad for. Juwan Jennings immediately goes to like a flex, probably. But yeah, Jason, how do you think this affects rankings?
The first thing I thought about was like, well, I think this helps out Deebo Samuel because he has one of the lowest average depths per target in the NFL. So, he stays close to the line either way. That can help out a backup quarterback. And then I was like, dude, this sucks because PFF is actually targeting Juwan Jennings as someone who could light up your roster this week. But that was before the news of the Brock Purdy. So,
Jason, yeah. I started Cedric Tillman over DJ Moore like an asshole, right? You know why? Jason, I do want to talk about this real fast. Jameson Winston inspired me last night. I did a last-minute lineup change. I watched Jameson Winston. He got interviewed, and he's like, how are you preparing for tonight's game? And he's like, I love God, and God just blessed me to play. I'm playing in Cleveland in the snow. This is football weather, and I love God. Bless us all. And I was just like, dude, I'm putting Cedric Tillman in. And yeah, that worked out terribly for me. I should have put in DJ Moore. Jason, who'd you start now? DJ Moore or fucking Deebo Samuels?
I can't remember who. Oh, the Bears are playing the
Vikings.
I think you have to go Moore on this one. He's got a way better matchup. I mean, like I have Deebo Samuel higher than Jennings because, like I said, Samuel doesn't run far from the line of scrimmage. That's great for backup quarterbacks. But, dude, what if, like, it's the system and this backup quarterback is going to kill it? And Juwan Jennings is going to be a top wide receiver again this week. Well, I don't know.
And what I was thinking was, like, well, you know what? Like, Brock Purdy's been playing injured for, like, fucking 3 weeks, dude. Whatever. Maybe this guy comes in and throws the ball downfield a little bit more. So, I don't know. Okay, anyways, Jason. Daniel Jones got cut. Is he going to go to the Cowboys? There was a Redditor today that posted, hey, dude, go check out the Cowboys official roster. Jason, he was on the roster of the Cowboys today.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, and people were chipping out over it. How would you feel about Daniel Jones to the Cowboys?
He's not even going to play. Why even? I think it's like some sort of fake news. Don't
You
you
think he'd
also
play?
what?
I think he'd be the number one quarterback.
Over Dak Prescott?
Dak Prescott's. I'm saying for the rest of the season, dude. Like right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he could put him in. I don't know. Also, I think don't you gotta wait like 24 hours when you get released?
I don't know. Maybe that game's on Sunday, so that's fucking 24 hours, dog.
No, I mean to even be put on a roster, right? Don't you have to clear waivers for like 24 hours? I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
well, and this guy was a hacker. He like hacked the code. It was the code name. It was a code, Jason, for Daniel Jones.
Maybe he was listening to Kid Rock Cowboy, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
he's going to the Cowboys."
And leave the wife white. Oh,
Dude, just imagine. Oh my god, if he goes, it's like, oh, this is awesome. How much of improvement is it with from Daniel Jones to Cooper Rush?
dude, I went from like I thought Kid Rock was so cool like 15 years ago, and now I'm like, oh my god, dude, that guy's such a fucking loser. Anyways, moving forward, Jason Pacheco will not play. Of course, dude. This is part of my fantasy depression when I wrote this out. Because guess who I'm going against, Jason? I traded away Kareem Hunt because I thought Pacheco was coming back. I thought I was going to be like, okay, I'm not going to fight for the playoffs. I'm fighting for the playoffs, man. I need Pacheco. I mean, I need Hunt, and now Pacheco, Jason, will not play versus Carolina. Hunt's going to go off.
This is new to me. I actually rank Pacheco.
Yeah, I rank Pacheco a little bit too. I know this is all we do our rankings, and then I do the news a little bit before. So we're gonna have to go when we go over our rankings. We'll have to throw that out too.
Tyler, do you know the quarterback for San Francisco, Brandon Allen? I want to say.
Dude, I don't even know who the fuck he is, dude. I don't know if he like for some reason I used to think he might have played for Washington, but I don't even know who he is. All right, Jason. Next up, man, Devonta Smith is out. So Dallas Goedert, I actually put up in my rankings after I saw this.
Who's out?
Devonta Smith.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude, this is a terrible week, man. I'm just like, you know what? Like, yeah, I fucked up in drafting ETN and I fucked up in drafting DJ Moore. But come on, man. This is a bad year.
I mean, at least I had Devonta Smith like ranked low anyway.
All right, man. Hey, also, here we go. I picked this guy up, Abdullah Oblongata, Jason, to start versus Las Vegas. So Amir Abdullah, starting for Las Vegas. I'm still looking. I'm in full PPR, so I'd still rather start DJ Moore or whoever I was talking about earlier before him.
So you picked him up, but you're not going to play him.
Yeah, I picked him up just in case something happened, man. Like, what if he starts and he fucking kills it? You know what I'm saying? I got $0 on that waiver wire, so I got to play a step ahead. I'm playing chess. All you motherfuckers are playing checkers.
If this is going to be the only week to play him. If Madison or Zamir comes back, he's back in the line, man.
Who knows, man? He might be the best player. He might be the best running back in the league. He just hasn't had an opportunity.
I know. I drafted this guy his rookie year, and he let me down. He let me down big, bro.
We got two things. I know. Hey, that was a hype train, man. Amir Abdullah Oblongata. Two more things real fast. Ferguson is out, so who cares? You weren't really thinking about him anyways, but still. And then Tajay Spears, Jason, is out as well. So Pollard didn't have a lot of opportunity, even though he hasn't been doing shit with it.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to
share
the chat right now.
I'm going to share. LOL, you should have bet Cleveland, dude. Motherfucker.
Look who's back. Jamie.
No,
making a rest stop here.
You know what? Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, Mahomes. Oh, Baker with Mike Evans and Tampa Bay, dude. Hey, go check out Tampa Bay's strength of schedule, dog. We were just talking about you, Jamie. What's up? Hey, also, Corion, if you watch the show, I need to check in on you and see how that day at Dallas Stadium was. Did you hear that he went there, Jason?
Yeah, I told him to watch out for a falling metal.
Oh, well, how many times have you been to Dallas?
Twice.
Is that it?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you'd been like 4 times.
Nope.
All right, sharing this shit. Let's go to quarterbacks. All right, man. So I saw that you and I both had Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts pretty much top 3. Jalen Hurts at the Rams. Their defensive line has actually been playing pretty well. They're back in not as much. Now with that Devonta Smith. So I do like Dallas Goedert. But yeah, Hurts should get 15 rushes and whatever. The big one for me, Jason, is that you and I both have Knicks at 5 over Jared Goff, and the only reason to have him over Jared Goff is because he rushes the ball.
Yeah, he's a rushing quarterback, and I mean, dude, you know how hard it is to actually rank Goff because you're like, dude, this is a chance that it could be another blowout. But dude, even in blowouts, this guy could put up like 3 or 4 touchdowns just because he wants to.
He has a game of 83 passing yards, Jason, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So, no, yeah. I think Knicks is going to pop off again, though. Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Hey, it's B Squad for life, bestie. Know this guy. I know
B Squad for life. It's B Squad.
How you feeling about Quentin Johnson? He has Nico and Chase on a bye this week. Oh, go Quentin Johnson.
Quentin's a great flex. Quentin is an amazing flex this week. Here, we'll just hop over real fast. I mean, we'll just kind of jump around, but QJ, Jason, I have 31, so I do have him as a flex. You rank top 30, so would you imagine that he was in your 6 within your 6 after that?
Within your 6?
Yeah, because I was just saying if he's ranked 36, he's a flex.
Do I not have him ranked? Did I skip him?
You do not have Quentin Johnson ranked, Jason.
Dude, okay, that's my bad, dude. I have like Quentin Johnson and Ladd McConkey in the both like top 24 in my mind.
Yeah.
In my mind.
It's in my mind. Exercise your mind. Where did I just have him? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, 31. QJ, yeah, and that's because I think that he's got huge touchdown potential. In my mind, I was thinking PPR, so this is ranked PPR. I thought Elijah Moore might just get a ton of targets versus Pittsburgh in the snow, and I was not right about that. But still, man, QJ should be ranked pretty high. I mean, he's in this range. He's in this tier. So, yeah, he is definitely worth a flex with touchdown upside. I like the Quentin Johnston, Jason.
Oh, that's all it's going to be. It's a touchdown upside with this guy. But I think he has a good shot to get multiple touchdowns this game.
And so you'd rather play Stafford versus Philadelphia over Tua. We talked about this, I thought.
Shit. No, Tua first. Yeah. Oh, no, Tua. Tua over Stafford. Fuck,
well,
dude,
right here,
sorry.
Jason. Okay. Because I was like, when I saw this, I was like, God damn it. I need to start Tua, Jason. Because I really want to start Philadelphia, but do you remember when Miami went against the Rams at home, at the Rams Stadium? So I started thinking about that, and I'm like, dude, I just got to go Tua and just hope for the best.
Roman got a question. He says, "What do you think about Jennings this week? Ladd McConkey is questionable. Might have to start flex or Worthy in the flex."
I don't like Worthy that much. I have him. Yeah, I mean, I have him ranked as a flex, dude. I have him over Addison just because it's Carolina. And just like Carolina was actually pretty good in the offensive and defensive lines last year, they're not doing terrible this year. They said I remember the offensive line was actually doing a lot better last time I checked. But still, Worthy is just he's a home run upside. I mean, I ranked him ahead of Waddle, dude. If you checked out Waddle's not even fucking startable. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you
would start Jennings ahead of Worthy.
Oh, fucking A. Yeah. So I ranked Jennings right here, 20. Still, I rank Debo 16 and Green Bay 20. I mean, and Juwan 20. I really don't know where to put him, man. Because once you start looking at like Marvin Harrison Jr. and Ridley and Devontae Smith, he's out. I ranked him as if he was injured, and I still ranked him top 18. But it's just a bad week, dude. Like Jacoby has a terrible matchup. Tillman had a terrible matchup. I ranked Jameson super high, Jason. I think Jameson's a wide receiver 2 this week. So it's just like JSN has a god awful matchup, man. He was on my sit. He's going against the best slot cornerback in the league. I still think I ranked him too low, but I think he's worth a flex. I think he's probably more of a high end flex, not a low end flex like I ranked him. Wandell, Jason, you have him ranked 21 with Danny DeVito. How do you feel about that?
I feel confident.
because I was like, fuck this, dude. Only person I mean, he when we went back and checked the games, like he had one good game against Washington, and that was it. And I think he hyper targets people if I remember. So I see Malik just getting a ton of targets, but Wandell usually gets a ton of targets too. We'll have to see how that goes, dude.
Yeah, so I'm seeing Wandell getting a lot of those shorter passes because Danny DeVito doesn't really throw the ball deep.
Ooh. And then Jason, I said to start Pickens, man. He was doing. I mean, Russell Wilson was like 10 for 10 for 100 and whatever yards, and then it kind of fell apart. And then at the end of the game, man, he had that touch. I mean, he could have scored that touchdown, but it was the snow he blamed it on. So had he caught that touchdown, it would have been fine. But yeah, George Pickens, I thought was the high end number 2 this week. I said to start him, and Jason, you thought the same. He did not do as well. Dude, like I said, the start of that game gave us so much promise, man, as far as the weather. And then by the fucking halftime, that thing turned into a shit show.
Yeah, it was a tale of 2 different games.
I was an asshole. Dude, I didn't watch most of the second half because I was so pissed off about Tillman. And then I went to Outback Steakhouse, and guess what, Jason? They replayed it, so I just watched the entire game.
Yeah, where do you have Patrick Mahomes ranked?
Where do I have Patrick? I mean, he's gonna top 12. Let me see. Yeah, top 10. So Jason, you have him 8. I have him 9. At Carolina, I still like Baker. I would play Baker over Mahomes. Jason, I think that's pretty much like the only person that you and I have him different. Yeah, that's pretty much the only difference that we have. So you'd rather play Mahomes over Baker, and other than that,
I mean, it's really just like either or with either one of those because I can see this game. Mahomes this could be one of his best games, or he could actually fall out of the top 12 because this game could get out of hand quick and they're just running the ball with Kareem Hunt. Pass, Kareem Hunt, touchdown. You know what I'm saying? And we've already talked about the Tampa Bay Giants game. I think Baker Mayfield could get a couple, points, touchdowns pretty quick, and then other than that, it's going to be running. I don't think they're really going to fear the Giants that much in this upcoming game.
So, Jason, I've been working hard for this next week after Tillman just fucking gave me 2 points. So it's like, I got to find points somewhere, man, on the waiver wire. I dropped Jake Moody, and I picked up Kansas City's kicker. He's probably available everywhere. Go pick him up.
I think I got Moody. We got Moody in our listener league.
Dude, Moody fucking sucks right now. That guy, he's got 2 double-digit point games, and that's it. And now you got some asshole that, I mean, who knows what it's going to be like. I shouldn't say asshole. Nick Mullins was pretty good. All right, man. Those are quarterbacks. Let's go running backs. So Jason Barkley, Achane, Mixon, CMC, and Henry. I mean, all this is. So once you get to Gibbs, and Kyren should be in that tier as well. So it's like Kyren, Gibbs, Henry, CMC, Mixon, Achane. Barkley might be in a tier by himself right now, but still, those are all pretty much in the same tier. And then you just get to the clusterfuck of Connors and Walkers and Jacobs and Montgomerys and Hunts. So it's almost like wide receivers. There's like one big tier for running backs, and then everybody else is just kind of whatever.
Yeah, look at on the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at our top 5 running backs. What is one thing that they have that most of these other running backs don't have? I mean, besides like Connor or Kyren, it's volume and opportunity. All they do is get the ball.
Barkley, that's why Connor. Yeah, I don't put Connor in that upper tier because he still has bad games, but he gets that workload as well. But yeah, you're right, man. And B-Rob versus Dallas excites me, Jason, and he excites you. Top 8. That's the highest we've had him ranked all year. Ooh. So I don't see how. Remember when Joe Mixon came out and got like 50 yards and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, like in the first 2 drives
against the Cowboys?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
I try to forget it, but yes. I mean, you could run on the Cowboys, you could throw on the Cowboys. Lately, what we're seeing a lot from the Commanders is that they're running the ball a lot. And what I noticed, part of the reasons why I wanted to get Jaden Daniels is because his opportunities near the goal line. Dude, that fucker doesn't run at the goal line. He hands it off every goddamn time. So when he gets to the goal line, B-Rob every time.
How do you feel about Austin? How do you feel about Austin Eckler, Jason? I've got him. I know you got him as a high-end flex. I got him as a running back 2 this week. I don't know. I mean, I got Aaron Jones right ahead of him because he's injured and he's been getting like nothing, like 50% snap count. We talked about that. I've got so many people ahead of him, Jason, but Eckler, man, I think Eckler is a start-worthy running back 2 this week.
Yeah, we're hoping here
PPR, in full PPR. That's it,
right? And that's why he's getting ranked where he's at, because this dude's he's gonna catch the ball. He's gonna get targets. He's gonna get receptions out of the backfield. So, does he get a touchdown? I mean, it's kind of hard to think that might happen when you got a healthy B-Rob, unless the game gets out of control and they're taking B-Rob out of the game. But
yeah, and
I think you got to think about the receptions with him for this game.
And people are talking about Tracy as in like he's a lock. But there's a world where this Tracy doesn't get shit. All right. Tampa Bay goes up by 28 points with Mike Evans, and then I don't know what they're doing. So I do like Tracy, but people are ranking him in the top 10, top 12. And I don't think that's really the sway of outcomes does not really justify that.
I see that world. And I hope that world happens because I have Bucky Irving and Mike Evans. So
Jason, I need a goddamn win, dude. I need a win. I'm clawing and scratching, man.
Yeah. So
listen.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I got Hunt, I got Tillman, I got Tracy, all off of waivers, and I'm still like everybody's got the best game for me, Jason. Luck has not been on my side for like a month and a half, man.
Yeah. Who would you rather Who would you rather start? Chase Brown rest of the season ranking, Chase Brown over Achane and Kyren Williams.
No, it goes Achane, rest of the season. I'd still go Kyren, Achane, Chase Brown, Jason. That'd be my rankings.
So you put Kyren first.
I know it sucks, but like he's guaranteed, dude. We talked about snap counts, man. That guy gets the amount of snaps played is fucking insane relative to everybody else in the league. And Achane is still like hanging out. He's just really efficient, you know. So I like the volume, man. Give me the volume, and then Achane, and then what was the third one?
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown. I love Chase Brown, dude. That fool's already higher than James Conner, and that fool wasn't even starting for like a month. So yeah, I actually like Chase Brown a lot. I think he's a league winning running back, but at the same time, dude, I think that order that I said still sticks.
Well, here you go, Tyler. This is something I could be sad about with you. I actually drafted Chase Brown, and then I dropped him after like week 3. So,
yeah, that's like what I thought I did with Mooney. You know, I dropped Mooney after week 2 after I watched Kirk Cousins versus I don't remember, dude. And I was like, oh my god, this guy can't fucking move. And I dropped Mooney, and then Mooney went off and was a top 15 wide receiver for the rest of the season. But it's kind of coming back down to earth at least. But yeah, Jason, it's just we tell ourselves not to overreact in the first 4 or 5 weeks, but it's so hard, man, when you have a limited roster spots and people that you invested in are not doing shit.
And you see,
so I get it, man. Zach Moss, yeah, like you were literally carrying the backup for Zach Moss.
Yep.
So it's like whatever, dude. I mean, you can't kick you can just make the best decision with what you have at the time, just like anything else. Otherwise, you're gonna be depressed all the time, like me. All right? Do I look depressed? Because I am. JK, LOL. I've got another beer coming in a minute.
Oh, all right, Tyler. B Squad for life again. This is his first time playing fantasy football, and he's in first place in his league.
Oh, dude. You're gonna be addicted for life, and you're gonna chase this feeling, man. You're gonna chase it forever, and you might never get it again.
Right. Find yourself a partner that likes football, because now that's going to go football, partner, kids, breathing. That's the way your life's going to be. He has to start Johnson, but he has Herbert, Henry, Nico, Aaron Jones, Hunt, and Otton, and Jonnu Smith. I got to put this back out. Hold on 1 second. There's too many names. All right, read this, Tyler.
Oh, read it. Oh, shit. I'm on something else. First place I was Johnson, but I have Herbert. I have Chase. Yeah, I have to start Johnson. Oh, dude, who gives a shit? When he says Johnson, it's probably cute Quentin Johnson.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Roshan.
But
I have Herbert. Okay, yeah. Oh, this will be this is the game to start Johnson.
Fucking A. Fucking A.
Damn, that's he's got himself a squad. Yeah. Especially when
you get tight ends, Jason. We haven't even looked at tight ends. Kittle. I don't care, dude. Kittle's my number one. I don't care who's there, especially even with the backup quarterback. I actually ranked these tight ends before I knew about Brock Purdy. So, but I still don't care because Bowers is a terrible matchup. I know people are like, oh, man, look at Bowers, number one. But, yeah, PPR number one, Jason. Bowers all season. And Kelsey, though, Kelsey, dude, fucking at like a 15 and a 16 target game just a couple weeks ago, all right? So Kelsey could be the number one tight end very easily this week.
Yeah, I got Bowers at number one because his best game of the season came against Denver.
I'm going to grab another beer, Jason. Sorry.
Tyler, who would you start, Debo or Calvin Ridley?
Probably Calvin Ridley right now, but I'm trying to figure this out. I apologize.
I think we're all trying to figure this one out with Brock Purdy being out for the game. So, I mean, Calvin Ridley, I guess, like, I almost want to say, I know me and Tyler kind of differ on this one, that Debo kind of gets a bump now, like maybe over Jawan Jennings, because Debo's going to be closer to the line of scrimmage, and that's good for backup quarterbacks, right? He's going to be right there. He has, like, one of the lowest ADOTs in the league. You know, that could benefit a backup quarterback. Or this system, he could just be great in this system. Like, I feel like every other quarterback is great in this system, and he could just be throwing it downfield to Jennings. So, I think if you want the higher floor Gavin, I think you got to go Calvin Ridley. If you want the higher floor.
You want the higher floor?
Yeah. Do you think Debo's going to have the higher floor than Calvin this week?
Dude, I know that let me check his things. I know he was getting hyper targeted for like 2 games in a row.
Yeah, Ridley, right?
Yeah, then he kind of fell off.
Yeah, he had a bad week last week.
Yeah, but I mean, one bad week doesn't scare me. If it's like a trend, 15, 8, 9, 6, 2 touchdowns that 1 week. He's been outside. I mean, yeah, and it's Debo. Yeah, I'd probably go. Let me see. Let me look at my rankings, dude. So it's like I feel like I'd start Debo over Ridley.
We have Debo higher than Ridley.
Are you sure about that?
Do you not? You have Ridley higher than?
You're right. I feel like I'd barely start Debo over Ridley, and that's what I put. So 16 and 19, Jason 17, 24. Jason feels stronger about it.
Maybe
you gotta believe, Jason.
Maybe only like a warm up set of 135 pounds bench press stronger, but not like 225. Crazy like that.
I can't remember the last time I fucking don't. Hopefully your shoulder. I slept wrong, and now I haven't bench pressed 135 in like 6 months.
Roman saying Montgomery is underrated, and you know what? I feel like I have to. I believe you on that. I feel.
Yeah, Roman. I've been trying to think of. I'm trying to make up a song for fantasy football, writing lyrics, looking at league winners, and yeah, Montgomery. He's ahead of a lot of second round picks right now for running backs. So yeah, Montgomery's been amazing. I can't remember what round he went, Jason, but it was probably like 5th or some shit like that.
Yeah,
and
it was later.
And he's like I said, he's outperforming. At least I thought Connor would be like this, but Connor's still running back 16 or something like that. It's tough, man.
Hey, Olaf is saying you need a slump buster. What's that?
Like a slump buster? It's like you flip your underwear out on the other side, and then you break out of your slump.
Is that? Oh, so that's not to like save laundry? I've never heard of that.
It's like baseball, like say you're in a slip in baseball, you're just changing things up.
All right.
So what I need to do is I wore a beanie tonight. That's a slump buster, right?
Changing.
I need to get lucky, man. I need to get lucky this week, and then I'll work my ass off for next week, and then I'll make the playoffs, and I'll kill shit.
Yeah. Gavin. Oh yeah, Montgomery scored like a touchdown every game, and he's at least on Breece Hall level, dude. Yes, he has scored like a touchdown like every game. Tyler.
Yeah. And well, you know what? I was looking at it and I was like redoing the picks. I was like, oh, what would be like the next the top 2 rounds for next season? And I was looking at Breece Hall, and I was like, man, Breece Hall is still like running back 7 or I don't remember. If you didn't know anything about this season, you just checked in on Breece Hall, you'd be like, oh, Breece Hall has actually been pretty good. So, but the way the season's gone, I don't feel like I don't even want to trade for Breece Hall anymore. I don't want Breece Hall. So numbers are actually deceiving with Breece Hall this season.
Oh, Bestie. He says, trust me, I'm fucking hooked. Yep, he knows.
Oh, on fantasy football? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My first season, I didn't even know who the fuck Joseph Odai was, man. I think I got second place or won the championship.
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
I said you didn't win the championship.
Did I lose to Josh Jacobs with 4 touchdowns?
Yes, that's the famous one.
I was like up, dude. I was up. Championship, first year playing. I don't know anything about football. And yeah, dog. Josh Jacobs against another guy that doesn't know anything about football. And he continued to know nothing about football, Jason, forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Josh Jacobs 4 touchdowns. I was like, oh my, I'm gonna fuck. I learned a lot about fantasy football that year, Jason. It's all luck, is what I figured out.
Yeah. That same year when we played, Tyler, that's when I had Tom Brady and he threw up 50 touchdowns. And I was like, I love fantasy football. Is easy.
Dude,
oh
and then I think I want to say I drafted Tom Brady the next year, and that motherfucker I turned into Matt Castle after game 1.
Yep. You're Matt Castle. That's crazy, those memories. Big dogs. We got big dogs in the house, dude. I'm not talking about you, me, Tyler. I'm talking about this guy who's in our chat.
Yeah, John Smith for Taysom Hill. Yeah, if you don't need a tight end for this week, it's probably a smart thing to do because Taysom Hill, man, unless Olave comes back, is going to get targets. The guy's gotten like fucking 10 targets a game since Olave went down. So, yeah, for a tight end, that's pretty good, especially for the waiver wire. So, yeah, I like what you just did there, big dog. Big dog, man. If you remember Big Dog, Jason, there's I always I look for XXL clothes, XXXL clothes. And do you remember that those shirts like Big Dog clothing or whatever, like Top Dog, Big Dogs?
Yeah, Big Dog and Bad Boy.
That shit is always like at the Goodwill. It's always in the XXXLs, and I buy them up. I don't wear them here
because they were cool for people in elementary in the 90s.
Dude, Bad Boys? I was a bad boy for life, Jason. Get out, back off me. It's on. I still have a Nintendo Game Boy, Jason, Angel Edition, so it's see-through. I don't have my parents. We were so poor. I don't know how the fuck I have it. Remember, you gave me Pokemon, Jason. Pokemon Yellow.
I did. I beat that over winter break, and I was like, "Here, take my leftovers."
But on my case, my original case is I'm like, I got a Bad Boy with dreadlocks, and it's like in Rasta colors. Some white dude with dreadlocks. The Bad Boy sticker.
Yeah, I remember that stuff. Tyler, what about McBride? He also has Njoku and Tillman, but I want to trade one for McBride.
So, dude, McBride, if you want to trade for McBride, now is the time to do it. If you go check out McBride, man, like I even ranked him lower. He hasn't. Oh, shit. What the fuck is this? Good afternoon. Dude, get the hell out of here. What the fuck? Huh? Oh, my God.
What's going on?
Okay, get back. But McBride, Jason, check out the stats. He has not been doing well, not been getting like hyper targeted like he was. I would actually try to trade for McBride, and I think right now the McBride owners would be willing to give him up for, if you give him a decent tight end and something, that's probably what it would take because you're not going to get McBride. You're not going to get McBride from a McBride owner unless you give him a tight end.
Tyler, you lied to me, dude. A slump buster is when you get the ugliest chick in the bar and take her home. What's he doing? Bitch.
I know what you're talking. Hey.
What's going on? Hey, don't be saying that. Don't talk about that in the chat. All right, we also got Anthony up in the chat. Tony two-time.
What's up, Anthony?
He add Jennings and draw a BTJ for downs for dynasty standard scoring. Thanks.
So he did what?
He add Jennings and dropped Brian Thomas Jr. Oh, wait. Or so would you drop Brian Thomas Jr. or Downs for dynasty standard scoring? Because he's going to get Jennings.
That's a tough one, dude. Because I'm like, Brian Thomas Jr. I think was a first round pick. Downs was like a third or a fourth, but by Shane Steichen. Dude, Brian Thomas Jr. If he gets is Anthony Rich? It depends on who you believe in more, Jason. Like, would you believe in the Jacksonville?
If this is standard, I am keeping Brian Thomas Jr.
I was gonna say because Brian Thomas as a rookie was amazing. Like Josh Downs was a rookie last year, and he was all right. He's only good because of opportunity. But when you watch Brian Thomas Jr., it's like, dude, everything is there for him.
The forgotten Tiger.
Yeah, I'd probably go Brian Thomas Jr. because of he just is elite in everything, whereas Downs has an amazing coach and gets the targets. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if they drafted a fucking wide receiver in the first round next year and replaced him. Not replace him, but moved him to the side and be like, we're gonna save Anthony Richardson, or whatever. So yeah, I think I would do that. I'd rather go Brian Thomas.
We got Quincy Jones. He says, take a blinker. I think that's
what's a blinker?
I don't know. I think it's something probably what we were talking about. Like when you wave somebody down, you're all,
hey man.
I don't know.
Well, Jason, the bar that I went to in college, man, they had a $1 Pabst, and then I ran into somebody that went to the same college, and I was like, hey, does the top of the cock still have the top of the peacock? Called top of the cock. Still have a $1 Pabst? They said no. But yeah. Anyways, dude, I'm thinking about some.
That's cool. Thank you for that. Armin, hey guys, hey, what's up, Armin? I have a tight end and one flex spot to fill for Otton, Disley, and Debo to choose from. Who should I?
So you're saying you have Otton, Disley, or Debo in the flex?
He needs to choose one of them.
I probably go Otton, dude.
He has one flex spot to fill, and he can fill with either Otton, Disley, or Debo to choose from. Who should I start and sit? Leaning towards sitting Debo because of Purdy and poor play. That's
dude. Fucking, I'd go to Otton. Otton gets 10. He's gonna get 10 targets. All right. He's at the Giants. You think the Giants are gonna be? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah. The only problem there is, dude, they don't even have a run game over there. And I know you like Bucky Irving, Jason, but I'm like, I still think that, I would rather go Otton. If I had my choice, I'd go Otton because you and I both have Otton over Disley, and I'd probably have Otton over fucking Debo Samuels. I'm afraid to start Debo Samuel.
I think if you want to be more confident, you go with Otton. He's going to get more targets than all of them. So,
well, higher ceiling, higher floor. Higher floor by a mile is Otton. Higher ceiling by a little bit would be Debo. So if you think about it that way, I'd still go Otton.
All right. Quincy, he's back. All PPR. Start one, Tyler. Jennings, Debo, Marvin Harrison Jr. or Downs.
Jennings, Debo, or Downs, or Marvin Harrison Jr. Let me go to wide receivers because I'm getting pretty drunk. So I gotta look at my sober. Gotta look at my sober Tyler. Sober Tyler. What was sober Tyler thinking at this time? Dude, MHJ I do like, but I still have Debo, man. Even with the new, like I said, I put Debo over Juwan and MHJ right after that. The cornerback matchup is not the best versus Seattle. That's why I kind of like McBride there and Connor. But still, and Arizona's defense has been playing so well. Who knows if they're going to be it's going to be a shootout. Yeah, I'd probably go Debo, Jason. And then who was the third one?
Jennings, Debo, Marvin Harrison Jr. or Downs.
And so okay, but you and I probably both wouldn't start Downs over Debo or Jennings, right?
I think this is going to be between Jennings or Debo.
Yeah, and depending on how you feel, like I put Debo over Jennings, and I think Jason did. What'd you do?
I did too. Like,
yeah, so I go Debo over Jennings, and part of me thinks that they're going to run the ball a shit ton, and they're not going to give the ball to CMC. Still, like his usage has been elite, but Debo might get some rushes, a lot of rushes, even though he's been terrible about running the ball this year. So, but still
okay. And then start one, Hunt or Tracy.
Fuck. Let me look at my sober self because they both have great matchups, really. But I think Hunt is where you have to go there, dude. Yeah, I've got Hunt 2 spots ahead. Jason has Tracy 4 spots ahead. So Jason, I like Hunt. Jason likes Tracy. How do you feel about that now that you hear it?
I mean, I feel the same. Like, I feel like the Chiefs game could go either way. It could be a Patrick Mahomes game. It could be a Kareem Hunt game. But I know for the Giants, you even said it, they're going run heavy against the Buccaneers that you can run on. So
they said it. I want to know. I need to check and see if Vita Vea is playing. I think he's played, right?
I have no idea.
Vita Vea. Hey, Vita Vea.
I mean, I don't think you could really go wrong with either way. I feel like when it's the Panthers, you start everybody against the Panthers.
I know, and it sucks, Jason. All right. Anyways, I'm looking at stupid shit now. Oh, 42 minutes. All right, man.
And then Kyler or Herbert.
Herbert. We got the herb. We got the herbs. We got the herbs.
The over and under in that game is like 50 something, and there's not going to be no running. So,
dude, I think it has literally the highest over and under on the week, Jason.
Tyler, a blinker is where you hit the vape until it overheats and it starts to blink.
What do you know about a strikeout, dog? What do you know about a strikeout? If you don't know about a strikeout,
ever do a strikeout?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, yeah, probably because you're laying down in the fucking grass, dog.
Hey, man, it was hot. It was hot.
I've never seen you do a strikeout. You're all in a fucking corner in a fetal position.
Hey, it was hot outside, dude, and the grass was nice and cool, man. They just watered it. I was like, I'm going to go take a nap over here. In the middle of a party, it don't matter. It didn't matter.
Let's just put it this way. Hey, I can handle my sedatives, all right? I can handle my sedatives. I'm pretty hyperactive. One of the reasons I'm doing the show. So, yeah, I got no problems with the sedatives. It's the other things. But, yeah. Check out where the strikeout is. What movie was that from, Jay? Was that from a movie?
I don't know. I don't think it. I just remember seeing it around and be like, give me that shit. I can do that. Aaron Jones hasn't really been productive. Should I keep him or try to trade him? And thank y'all for actually answering questions. Yeah, man. Do our best.
Aaron Jones.
It's a slower night tonight, too.
Let me look at the schedule fast. I'm gonna look at the schedule because it's not a matter of when he's healthy, he's amazing, dude. It's just a matter of his health, and he's still not been healthy. So, like I said, 50% snap share ish, not great, but 21 carries, 17-15, not over 100 yards. He's got one, not a touchdown last month, dude. Rushing touchdown. Not even. He had one receiving touchdown of the year. Fuck, that's crazy.
And you have Cam Akers as a streamer this week.
I do, because of Chicago and the snap count and stuff. But versus Chicago again, week 15. That's not great. Seattle and Green Bay. Yeah, if you want to trade him away, depending on what you can get for him, I would. If you're trying to trade away for a running back, you're going to have a hard time probably finding a better running back. But yeah, dude, I think that trading away, because these are all wins, dude. He's been running back 30, running back 18, running back 32 in wins. All right. So Jacksonville, Indianapolis, good matchups. So I understand the frustration. Yeah, I think that he's just too old, man. Like, I loved Aaron Jones before the season, and when he's healthy, he's amazing. But yeah, he's just too fucking old, Jason. So the Vikings, they got some rough shit coming up, and their playoff schedule is kind of shitty. I mean, Chicago, Arizona, Atlanta's fine, but literally they lead the league in passing attempts allowed, Jason. So Atlanta's not even a good matchup. So yeah, I would trade him away.
Yeah, because then in the playoffs you got Chicago, but I mean you can run against Seattle, but then you got Green Bay. That's kind of middle of the pack. So
it's a division. Those divisional games, man. It's like NFC North and AFC North divisional games. Just weird.
Okay. Oh, Corian.
Corian. Hey, what's up, Corian? Hey, man.
Cheers. Oh gosh, Tyler's good. Porterhouse at Outback Steakhouse rules.
The Porterhouse? Listen, if you're gonna go get a steak, I really do think that Outback Steakhouse is probably the best place to go. They sear it on the outside like a nice crust, and it's like medium rare on the inside. But my problem is, I buy steaks all the time. I cook them myself, dude. So, but if I'm going out, I got the fried shrimp. I got the fried onion. And then I can't remember what I had I got a prime rib sandwich, Jason. It was lunchtime on a Friday. But Corian, hey, how was Dallas Stadium? Let us know.
He said, actually, I see a little bit further down. I think he sent you some pictures in your email.
No shit.
Damn. Rest of the season, PPR, who you guys like? Otton, Disley, Jonnu Smith, or Taysom Hill? Also, more specifically, tell me what you think about Taysom Hill's potential going forward, especially after that 40-point bomb. Rest of the season, Otton, faux show. Tyler is higher on Taysom Hill than I am. I hate Taysom Hill.
Okay, this happens every fucking year. All right,
every year.
3 games. I did a study on this last year. It was like it usually happens for like 3 games. So you got 1 game. Maybe for the next 2 games. But the difference here is Rashid Shaheed, they don't have anybody to pass the ball to, and he's getting a ton of targets. Usually this is running back stuff. All right? Usually he's eating into Alvin Kamara's shit. It's happened to me. I was an Alvin Kamara owner last year. So this is different. The only way it's going to change is if Olave comes back. If Olave comes back, the 3-game stretch will end, and he will not be getting those targets. He'll be competing for touchdowns, dude. And it'll be a flex at best outside the top 12 for tight ends. But without Olave, Jason, and the targets, he is a top 6-ish tight end right now, and that's fucking nuts.
So the targets, I completely understand because they got no one else to throw the ball to. His touchdowns, he had like 3 touchdowns, right? 7 rushes, like 138 yards and 3 touchdowns. And all 3 of his touchdowns were like 20 yards out, 50 yards out, 60 yards out. That's not something you're going to do again.
Hell no.
What? Huh?
Hell no.
Yeah. So if he's going to get the rushing touchdowns, they're going to be more like goal line again. This was just like a crazy outlier of a game. He did everything but sack the quarterback and punt the football and kick the field goals. And that's the whole thing too, because then there will be those games where he'll get the goal line carries. You're like, all right, dude, he's the goal line back. Put him in, and then they switch it. Then Jamal, what's that? Oh, it's like super. He's like, if it bleeds, you can kill it.
Well, it's like that dude on there. Remember, he keeps on shaving without a razor. He keeps on shaving his face. He's got no goddamn. That guy, he's got no hair. He keeps on shaving his face. He's like, don't worry, I saw it. He's like, oh yeah, sure, dude. You shave your face without a razor, dog, or you shave your face when there's no hair on it,
bro. I still use those type of razors.
Hey.
Those like 25 cents with only like 1 blade. So you got to dig really deep. But when it's bleeding, that means you're getting the hair. Tyler, we got Armin still back. This is by far the best fantasy show. No doubt. Dudes drinking beers and talking football. Oh, yeah, brothers. Dude, fuck yeah.
Brother.
That's what it's all about. Dude, me and Tyler.
Hey, tell your friends. It's all like we're giving. It all comes down to you. We give you the information, man. It's all luck. Like I said. You can make your logical. We'll give you our logic, and you can apply it to yourself. But hey, dude, tell your friends. It's not like I used to not tell my friends about fantasy footballers because I thought I was getting an advantage. Dude, that gave me a disadvantage, Jason. That was terrible for like 3 years.
Me and Tyler do this every year. We just sit there, we'll have some brewskis, we talk about football, we talk about trades, all that. Then we're like, why don't we? It's like the shit we know, the information we look up. Why don't we just do this online? Let's make some friends along the way. Let's expand our horizon a little bit. So, hey, we appreciate the compliment.
Hey, dude, you're a good man, dude.
Quincy, and does Otton take a big? Sorry, I'm like blocking out the wrong thing. Big of a hit for most people are saying with
that is not the role. That is not the role, man. People are saying shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are we talking? What are we looking at, man? Chris Godwin. Ever since Chris Godwin, Quincy Jones, Chris Godwin, man, is the role that he's playing, and Chris Godwin's getting all the targets. So yeah, it's the inside. You know, Mike Evans, Jason. How long has Mike Evans? He's been in for like 10 years. We watched him come out of like it was like Texas. That fool just runs outside routes. All right,
very close. Very
contested.
close.
What is it? Tennessee? No.
No. Now you're further away. You're going further away now.
A&M.
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
I remember when he came out wearing that maroon and white. Just like I bleed maroon and white, Jason. But yeah, hey, dude, Otton should still remain. I don't. I was like, dude, I don't even know where do I have Otton. I'm all looking at the shit because I wanted to make sure the TV was on the screen.
Well, you want to hear something crazy about Mike Evans as well?
Fourth, man. Like, yeah. What about Mike Evans?
I was like, he's been a dominant player in most of his career, right? Do you know he's never 1,000 yards rushing or receiving every year? He has never had 100 yards, 100 receptions on a year.
I was just reading an article about him. It was called the something plank. It was about a Buccaneers. And yeah, they were all concerned that he's not going to get 1,000 yards this year, Jason. But they're like, don't worry. Mike Evans always gets 1,000 yards. So I was like, all right, cool. I like your logic.
Yeah.
All right.
B squad. He also has Purdy too, but he's out for the week. Yeah. So do y'all still feel like this? Do y'all still feel the same about San Fran's offense? His opponent has Kittles. No.
Well, Kittle. I mean, so Kittle and Purdy have a good connection. Like, it's not going to be the same. So Kittle's downgraded. But when you think about rookie quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks, who they're going to throw to? It's going to be the fucking tight end. But it's not going to be like the big plays as much. It'll just be safety shit. So Kittle's touchdowns, big touchdowns, way down. But as far as like he might even get more targets, Jason. But I love Kittle because he goes nuclear. Homer Simpson says nuclear. Anyways, hey, dude, that big play is out of the play this week. Yeah, so I still like Kittle. I mean, he's probably the safest play out of all of them. But he is still downgraded.
All right, Roman. Hey, we're going outside the box here, Tyler. Who do you got tonight? Nuggets or Mavericks? No Luka, though.
No Luka?
Luka, I think he's hurt. I think he hurt his wrist.
Who's playing center for the Mavericks these days? Oh, that Mavericks fucking that. Remember that rookie they had last year, dude? He was fucking. He had that fro, was super tall. I'd go Nuggets, man. Nuggets regular season, I wouldn't bet against. I have not. Now, given I just checked out my rookie. I bought a Wembanyama rookie card last season. I just checked it, Jason. The price has gone down so much. I lost like $20. But yeah, I have not been checking. I've only been paying attention to the Lakers, and that's it. So. Philadelphia 76ers too. But yeah, I need to start paying attention to. I got way too much tied up in NFL. I hope to get into the NBA soon because that's like my second favorite sport. I know I played baseball, but I still like the NBA more than MLB.
Kosh, pick two, please, to start. Bucky. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. Bucky, White, JT, or Marv.
JT? Jason, you have JT way down versus Detroit. I still have him 11 because I don't know, man. Tyler Goodson's not going to be. It's going to be. I see Jonathan Taylor being ahead of Rashad White and Chuba and shit like that. I don't know, man. I just like And Stevenson. I don't see how Jonathan Taylor's not a top 12 tight end, not a top 12 running back this week. I don't care about his running back, about his matchup. Running backs are so thin. Fucking usage is shit. So, I mean, JTT is one of the 5 running backs that gets everything. We talked about he gets 100% of the rushing back shares, for God's sakes. So I got to put him up there. Who's the other person?
Bucky Irving, Rachaad White, JT, or Marv.
Jason, I do want to know why do you like Bucky more than Rachaad White?
I will explain this again for the people out there and for my co-hosts. So yeah, Rachaad White, he's the one that's beginning the receptions. I think he's averaging like 6 receptions a game with Mike Evans out while Mike Evans is back. He's also have a touchdown reception, I think maybe like 4 straight games. That's difficult to continue. When you get to the goal line, it's Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving has 8 goal line carries this year inside the 5, while Rachaad White has 1. So Rachaad White.
God damn it, Jason! Why didn't you tell me about this before the rankings?
I did. And Bucky Irving's, he's going to get more. I believe he's going to get more than like 10 carries this game because of the type of game this is going to turn into. And then he's going to have a chance of multiple touchdowns because he's the goal line back.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, dude! All you see is my eyes, man. I'm all watching. If you want, people are just like, oh, I'm going to watch the Predator after this. Okay. Anyway,
okay.
Jason.
So you're still going with JT?
Over. And then who's the third? It was MHJ? Yeah, I'd go JT over Marvin Harrison.
Okay. So he's saying go JT. Corey on. Nugs play Lakers tomorrow, so it's a toss-up. Joker's back now. I think Joker was out for a while, and he's back.
Anthony Davis cannot handle the Joker. Let's get some W's, dude. I need to deep throat some W's. I would deep throat some W. Yeah, you meet me in the bathroom, dude. I will deep throat some W's, dog.
Oh, bro, I like this guy's name, Manchez, dude. Manchez, I like that. Who would you start between Bucky and Ladd at the flex?
Wow. Oh, hey, is it full PPR? You know, if it's standard, it's almost a tie. If it's any type of PPR, I'd go Ladd.
I think we're going to see a huge game out of the what are you doing? Is that Skull? See a huge game out of the Chargers wide receivers this week. And then we got George, Flex 2, Estime, Benson, Pearsall, Val. Oh my God, what's that?
Oh, those are your go Coker.
Coker
is your best chance over there. Hopefully, you got some type of PPR. Oh, Flex 2. If you got some type of PPR, it makes it even easier. But I love Estime, right? But then, dude, you don't want to roll the dice on Estime when Javonte got all the carries last week. So I don't know how you're starting Estime after last week, man. I don't know how you're doing it. And Coker, I forget the problem with Coker, Jason. Did somebody come back this week? Was it Adam Thielen?
Thielen's back.
I'd still go Coker. Coker was Coker had 8 targets. Nobody else even had 4. All right. So like he was more than double whoever had it before the bye. And Bryce Young to start again. So I'm a cokehead. Hey, I've never done coke.
I like cokehead.
Not that I haven't tried, but I've never done coke. But I'm a cokehead. I'm a cokehead. Jalen Coker.
All right, we got Matt in the chat. Matt is in the chat. Flowers, Harrison Jr.
Flowers. We want
Pick
Flowers,
one, please.
All right, we want Flowers. Flowers easy. Flowers easy, dude. And then let me check out the tight end rankings real fast. Who was the tight end, Jason?
It was Ertz or Andrews.
So I have Ertz 1 behind Andrews. Jason, you did not even rank Ertz, and I thought that was weird.
Yeah, I don't think they really need him this game.
It's so funny because I was like, I think that Andrews might be needed because of the fucking wide receiver situation. So
yeah, I think Andrews will get a lot of targets this week.
Same tier for me. So when you think same tier, you might as well. It's like my parents, man. Like my parents were like bought a dartboard to put it on the wall, and I fucking threw it right off that dartboard and hit the wall. So just throw a dart against the wall, man.
Tyler did that one time and he stuck his dog by mistake.
Dude, I was just about to say there was one time where I had my fucking dog Skittles, dude. Welsh corgi. I hung that shit from a tree. I threw it like a baseball. I'm a baseball pitcher, and she fucking yelped and ran, and I almost died. All right, I cried. I gave that dog snacks. I pulled that shit out. I slept with her. That sounds weird, but hey, I held her until I was like, oh my god, dude, this was the worst thing I've ever done to an animal.
I trusted you. Okay. Oh, Tyler Roman says Derek Lively Jr. is the center for Dallas.
Derek Lively Jr.
Lively Jr. Derek Lively Jr. That doesn't sound familiar to me.
So I was just trying to think, was he the guy that, because a center just retired? I think that was Seattle though, or somebody else. I was like, what? Did I say something about the center from Seattle, Jason?
You said the guy with the fro. Oh, it is him. The guy you're talking about. You're like the guy with the fro. He was like a rookie. It's Derek Lively the second.
Oh, Derek Lively, the center. I was like, dude, I was thinking football still. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Derek Lively, dude. Derek Lively.
Yeah.
Dude, Derek Lively for the Mavericks was amazing last year. And I was like, holy shit, this guy, the Lakers fucked up. Why didn't they get this guy? Hey, the Lakers at least got Connect 4. Thank God. Get it. Hey, I'm a Dodgers. I'm a Lakers fan, dude. But I'm from Bakersfield. That's all I had. That's all I fucking had. My dad was a pool man. We're poor. We went to the fucking Dodgers games.
It's okay,
my dad liked the Lakers.
You don't have to give him a reason why you're.
I feel so bad being a Lakers and a Dodgers fan, dude. It's like,
hey, man, it is what it is. We were born over there. They were like an hour and a half away from us.
I always wanted to go to a Lakers game, but we never had the opportunity. Jason, my dad is poor. Oh, what's up?
we did play dodgeball in Lakers Stadium, the Staples Center. Remember that?
Yeah, and I almost fought a guy from what's that movie, Jason?
Dude, where's my car?
Dude, where's my car? Everybody's all shaking his hand. I'm like, I ain't shaking your fucking hand.
He had like gloves on too, didn't he? Wasn't he kind of crazy?
I think that's so funny, Jason. I'm like, why am I the way I am? I'm like, I've always been this way. Remember that?
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't shaking your hand, dude.
Hey, Olaf is saying San Francisco is plus 5.5 versus Green Bay. Olaf, is that before or after the news of
dude, take that bet, dog. Take that bet. That's gonna go down to a 3-point game, 2.5 here in a minute.
Okay, so Matt is in the chat again. He says Coker or Akers. Akers is Tyler's stream of the week. Remember that? And so is it a coin flip with Andrews and Ertz? I'd rather go Andrews.
I'd go Andrews over Ertz. Because Ertz only had that one big game and it could have been situational. Whereas Andrews has been coming on for like a month and had one bad game. So I'd probably go Andrews. Yeah, I'd probably go Andrews. And I have Ertz. Oh, I do have Ertz. Yeah, like I said, dude, I'd go Andrews. So both of us choose Andrews. And what was the other one, Jason?
Coker or Cam Akers.
I think I've got Cam Akers. You and I both have him as a flex this week, right?
Yeah. He's chopping away, dude. He's chopping away Aaron Jones' opportunities.
Yeah. I'd probably go Akers because dude, Chicago. They showed the stats of the Vikings with and without TJ Darashaw. Oh my god, dude. Touchdowns to interceptions have been like 15 to fucking 3. Now it's like 4 and 4. So it is bad over there in the Vikings without Darashaw.
Yeah.
I was pissed off when I read it because I've got Justin Jefferson and things aren't going to get better.
Where are we at? Dude, we're over an hour. I think kind of a slow night tonight. I mean, it was still a lot of fun. We had a couple new people join in, but are you good? I might be good here.
All right, everybody, that is the show. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, dude, again, leave a thumbs up if you can. I don't even think we monetize this shit. If you want to,
we do.
Oh, we do. If you want to help us, join our Patreon, man. It's like I think it's $5 a month. If it's not, let me know. Thank you guys. Hey, Matt, no problem, dog. Thank you for stopping by. We got a lot of subscribers this week. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Continue to do that shit. Again, hey man, we're crazy. We're some crazy people out here. We're not telling dad jokes. We're not trying to be target. Our kids are not our target audience. If you believe that, All right, like every other fucking fantasy show out here. So tell your friends, man. This is an adult, awesome fantasy show. Jason, send us out.
Until the sponsors tell us it's a kid show. What we got going on? We got stop doing that, dude. I feel like you're doing something. What's that little?
There's a place in France where the naked ladies dance.
Okay, what am I going to say? All right. Thank you for watching this. We got another episode coming out in a couple hours. It's offensive line, defensive line report. It's coming out early morning Saturday. Then early morning Sunday, you got Tyler live again for last minute starter set questions for week 12. And then you got the earliest waiver wire coming out later that evening. But I'll talk to you in my episode coming out tomorrow. Deuces.
This is Fantasy Red Zone, and we appreciate you. Was that good, Jason?